What's up, guys? NoObzBoi here, back with another video, and today we have some big news. Some big news for the Switch Fortnite community. Some real good big news for the Switch Fortnite community. Okay, if you go to settings, and go to controls, there will be move stick dead zone and look stick dead zone. This is real nice for you Switch players that have been waiting and wondering where is the dead zones for Switch? Where's the dead zone setting for Switch? And here's proof: dead zone settings right here. And when you go to controller, there's dead zone settings right here. Under hardware, it's gonna be move stick dead zone and look stick dead zone. And if I move it up some, let me look over here. Look, wait. I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just tried that out, but I'm tripping. Now that we got the dead zones out the way for Switch, I want to talk to you guys about motion controls for the Nintendo Switch. This is my review after about 3 days of playing on the Switch with motion controls. Okay, first off, motion controls for Fortnite. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to play with motion controls for Fortnite. Like, you can play it on your phone and you can play it on your Switch. I recommend playing it on the Switch than phone, than mobile. But the thing about motion controls in Fortnite, it's cool to have and it's cool to play with, but at the same time, it doesn't like it messes you up at times. It messes you up at times, but at the same time, I don't have the max amount. I don't have the max amount of experience with motion controls yet. I only played for three. I only played for 3 days. And first off, I don't even like motion controls to begin with, but I do know that it's actually pretty good and it's actually better than using sticks when you're actually just playing around with sticks versus motion controls. But the thing about motion controls in Fortnite is when you're playing with a controller and you're playing a game like Fortnite, you are always moving your controller, no matter what. If you're building, you gonna move that controller. If you jumping, you gonna move that controller. If you about to click a button like the square, the X, the Y button to pick up an item, you gonna move that controller. You always gonna move the controller. And with me playing with motion controls, it really messed me up at times. It messed me up when playing with motion controls because every time I tried to do something, I kept moving, and it messed up my momentum. And I always had to try to reset like center the controller with the screen. I had to really center it because I kept moving up, and my controller was aiming up and my character's aiming up, but I'm actually trying to like stay centered, like it's you have to play with it. You have to play with it. Okay, now that I have my overall opinion on motion controls and how it worked out for me, now I'm going to give you guys the pros and cons of using motion controls for the Nintendo Switch. I don't know much about mobile. I don't play mobile, but I'm just here to tell you guys what it is on Switch, the pros and cons. Okay, so let's start off with the pros. Okay, it helps your hip fire. It helps your hip fire real good. You could laser beam people up close to the SMG. When I mean laser beam, I mean pop, 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 dap, 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 dapping them boys in the mouth up close slap. You slapping them quick. It's real satisfying using motion controls. Up close motion controls to the SMG and just lasering people. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful and it's satisfying. Also, with a shotgun, the hip fire with the shotgun is too comp. It's almost like you're playing PC. It's almost like you're playing PC. If you get enough practice with motion controls and really master Fortnite motion controls on Switch, it's almost like you're playing PC. Hip fire wise, hip fire wise. I didn't say aim down sight. I said hip fire wise. It's almost like you're playing PC. Some more pros. Your editing will be a whole lot better. Editing is like when you edit with motion controls, it's almost like muscle memory. It's almost like muscle memory. Trust me. It's almost like muscle memory. It's so good editing on motion controls. But like I say, you have to master it. You have to master motion controls to be good with editing, hip firing, all that. You have to be good with it. Okay, so that's basically all my pros for motion controls for Switch. I haven't played with it that long. 3 days. That's what I've noticed. That's what I've noticed. Now here's my pro. I mean, here's my cons. Now I have a decent amount of cons because overall I'm not really good with motion controls. But everyone differs. Everyone has different opinions and uh, results. But for me, the cons, I'm like my screen is always moving. When I click the pickup button, my screen go up because the when I click the pickup button, my controller goes up. Like I move my controller every time. Everything I do, I move my controller. When I crouch, I move my controller. When I jump, I move my controller. When I build, I move my controller. Every time I play, everything I do, I move my controller. I'm always moving. I'm always moving, and that messes up my shot when it comes down to them clutch moments. It always messes up my shot. Always. Another thing, another con, ADS. ADS. Like I say, I haven't mastered motion controls for the Switch, but ADS, it doesn't feel good. ADS does not feel good. It doesn't really give you that PC element, that PC type of level of mouse and keyboard, but it's okay. It's okay, but it isn't the best. It isn't the best, and I almost died. Y'all just saw that. That was by the grace of God. Um, another con. Building, building. It's 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 about what and what. It's good, but it's bad at the same time because, like I say, when you building it, you constantly moving, so you always looking all around. You do your 90s, you know moving. It messes you up a little bit, definitely with your aims. Like it's a whole bunch into it. It's a whole bunch into it, and it just messes up your aim. For me, it messes up my aim. I don't know about you guys, but it messes up my aim. And that's about all I have for motion controls. Motion controls are good. I recommend all of you guys to at least try motion controls for the Switch. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to play motion controls for Fortnite, but at the same time, I feel like you just gotta be that guy. It really takes practice. I'll say it take about a month to 2 weeks, a month or 2 weeks. And if you want to get real technical and like I'll say it'll take about at least 72 hours to really master motion controls. And that's gameplay time. 72 hours of gameplay time. Or just a day in general. If you're not going to school, working on nothing, you just grind with motion controls, it'll take about 3 days. 3 days. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys like and subscribe for more Nintendo Switch content. I'm on that grind. I'm on the grind. Road to 1,000 subscribers. I'm really liking Fortnite right now. Chapter 2 is lit. It's almost Thanksgiving. I know most of you guys on Thanksgiving break. And I'm going to be on Thanksgiving break next week. So expect a lot of videos. And I might even post a fishing video because it'll be my first time fishing um, next week. First time fishing. So if you guys want to see that video, make sure you guys like and subscribe and comment below fish. Hashtag fish, and I will post a fishing video. Thanks for watching. Peace. Complete trash. Complete trash. She know you suck for that. How you die by me? How you die by me? Come on now.